So yeah, hey, welcome back. This is FIFA Zealot. Welcome to the first of many Real Salt Lake vlogs. Today's game day, season opener. Super excited. So we'll see how things go. We are playing Toronto FC, who made it to the finals last season. Let's see if we can straighten that up. There we go. Anyway, made it to the finals last season and lost in penalties, which was bullcrap because they should have won. The Seattle Sounders sucked in every facet, every way possible. They just were like, hey, we're just gonna make it so we don't concede a goal. That's all they did, and it worked. So anyway, so heading to the stadium. I do live like 50 minutes away. It's actually quite far. That's one thing I am quite envious of with European football. It's one thing I'm envious of is that they have, things are so close. Everything is so stinking close that, you know what I'm saying? It's 10, 15 minutes away. And then if you're traveling, you know what I'm saying? You're traveling to an away game. Our closest away game is, what, 3 hours away or something like that? And that's Colorado. That's like just right next, the next state over. If you want to go to California, it's like a 12-hour drive, or you know, obviously if you can get plane tickets, but that just makes your travel that much more expensive. So anyway, so it's definitely different, but like I said, super excited. Season opener. We'll see what happens. I don't know what to think about how we'll do. I'm really nervous. We have a bunch of young players. Some of them do have several seasons of experience, but they are still young. We have a couple of seasoned old players that we just got. And we have Albert Rusnik, who is our new center attacking midfielder. So we'll see how he plays, how well he does, and I'm excited. We're supposedly supposed to be much more attacking, and that is the hope, that is the goal. So we'll see how that turns out. But it should be fun, and if we can start off with a win. Now we have season openers, especially home game season openers. We have a ridiculous record. I'll have to look it up, but I want to say, like, we started in 6, so like in the last 11 or 12 years, I want to say we're like, the majority of them are wins. It's like wins and ties, only a couple of losses or something like that. But I'll find the number and actually spit it out. So yeah, and I do have my recording equipment, so we'll be recording, maybe doing a little bit of some interviews of people heading up to the game, and we'll have some fun and see how it goes. So I'll catch you guys in a bit. Bye. So Dave, predictions.
I don't even know who we're playing. So.
Playing Toronto FC.
We'll probably lose 2-1.
You think 2-1?
Yep.
We've been tying like all our preseason games.
Yep. I saw that one in Arizona.
Well, like 3-3, 3-3, 1-1. I think we only won one preseason game. So anyway,
I knew Toronto was good last year, though.
Toronto went to the finals.
Yeah, they were good. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be rough.
We'll see if Giovinco's still there.
I know. I am excited for our new winger, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm really. The width. I'm hoping we can actually use it pretty well.
Well, we got young guys.
I know.
But problem with people being young.
Inexperienced.
Yeah. Predictions? Anybody?
We're gonna win.
We're gonna win? What are we gonna win? How much are we gonna win by?
11.
11-0. 11-0. You heard it here. 11-0.
Jesus said, "I am the way, the truth, and the life."
I'd still be fine 3-16. I'd still be fine with that.
Jesus Christ.
So.
Are those the
My
odds?
brothers and sisters, don't let it be said that you waited too late.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Utah Drive-In. Show it. Utah Drive-In.
That's how people from Utah drive. Just stop in the middle of the section. Stop it in the walkway.
I guess it's game day,
So who cares?
no one ends up dying anyway.
I guess that's all that matters.
Yeah.
My head hurts really bad.
I was kind of excited for the new, what's his name? Rex Shea move.
Oh, to Orlando? No, from Orlando to, what did he go to?
He went to Canada.
Vancouver Whitecaps.
That's right. I'm excited for that.
I've never really seen much of what he does. I saw like his.
Well, I used to watch him when he was playing over in England for a little bit. But
Who did he play for in England?
Better than worrying.
No, who wasn't? Well, I don't want to look like an idiot, so I'm not gonna chance a guess. But I used to follow his career over there. But they got mad, threw some tantrums because he wasn't getting played, so they sent him to a championship.
Relegated.
team.
Oh, the championship.
Yeah.
He ended up in MLS.
He ended up coming back. He's like, that's good. But hey, there's too much money in the MLS, man.
Nowadays, you think so?
Yeah, for them to come back.
Oh. Guess we'll
No
see.
one wants to try and make it.
Try and make it what, elsewhere?
Yeah. Think about it. Everyone came back. Bradley came back. What's his name?
Yeah, but it's because American players don't last as long in other leagues.
The keeper. Guzan came back.
Guzan's not back.
Yeah, he is.
Colorado's keeper, Howard.
Well,
He was pretty much like relegated back.
wow.
So they've changed it quite a bit. They got like a miniature golf hole and everything.
They put up a new park.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. All this is brand new. Paving it and everything. Is on a field. They got miniature golf, bunch of field play, kids jungle gym. So yeah, it's freaking definitely changed since last season. So behind me, you have the what we affectionately call the Riot. It's Rio Tinto Stadium. I think it holds about 20,000 fans. It's got a lower bowl and then like just a small upper bowl. But I mean, it doesn't hold that many. Okay, I'll make my way out. So is it the light? So that's the Riot. We're gonna go on inside and see how Real Salt Lake does today. Hopefully we can pull out a win and get all 3 points and start off the season really well. This has been Pete Vazzelli. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye. We're late. We've already done the national anthem and fireworks and everything. So we'll get to our seats as soon as we can and see what happens. Giving up a penalty. 30 minutes in. Goalkeeper being a moron. Kind of dumb, not gonna lie. MLS PK saves in history. Our goalkeeper stops it again. And we're still level. All right, well, that's the end of the game. Ended up drawing 0-0. Saw some really good things about the team. Albert Rusnik, his passing, his playmaking abilities, I was very impressed with. Very impressed with. The weight he puts on passes and such is just, I mean, it's phenomenal. incredible. As to the rest of the team, it's the same. It's like the same as last year. Plata not being able to finish his chances. Beckerman had some. I mean, he had some decent saves. Some that were actually really good, but he's so slow. He's old. He's slow. He's missed a step. His passing isn't as accurate as it used to be. Yura just didn't have the speed, or that we're looking for and we need. He plays decent hold-up play. I mean, he's strong, but when you can't, when you get a ball up over the top, and it's him and the center back, the one center back, and you can't beat that center back to the ball, you're in trouble. You know what I'm saying? You need a forward who can do that. Allen, he's new. He hasn't played up on the wing. It's kind of like a new spot for him. So, I mean, it is what it is. I think he'll get better with age and with practice and with playing with other people, but we'll have to wait and see. Schuler did amazing. The guy was stuck with Josie Altidore all game long. Came close to getting 2 yellows. He got a yellow, obviously. I mean, I thought with one of those kind of guys who's that physical, you're bound to get a yellow. If you're the guy on this, attacker, striker, who's that big and physical, you're going to get a yellow card. But he was able to keep himself from getting a second yellow. Horst, this new center back we got, holy cow, that guy put in a shift. I was very, very impressed with that guy. Our fullbacks both put in solid shifts, got up and got back quite a bit, was impressed with that. Sonny is an amazing physical defender. He some of the tackles that he made were just like bone jarring on the other opposing team, and it was totally clean and just in a fantastic tackles. But he has 2 weaknesses. One, he has struggles with passing. He's decent with the ball, dribbling and with the ball, but he struggles with his passing, and if he gets beat, it happens. But his recovery of getting beat is just usually so atrocious that he's fouling, getting cards. It's anything but, you know what I'm saying? Usually, you stick your head down, you get back, tug on him a little bit. But this guy, he's just arms waving, tugging, shoving, pushing, anything to get, to delay the defender, but it typically ends up hurting us more than helping us. So all in all, super excited for the season. In typical Real Salt Lake fashion, we were unable to finish our chances. I felt like we were the better team. I felt like we had them beat. We had the better chances. We had more chances. I felt like we were the more dangerous team. And in the end, we couldn't finish our chances. We had 2 or 3 that were, we had one that was a gimme. One that was almost as good, or maybe even just as good as the penalty that they got. Man of the match obviously has to go to Nick Raimondo, coming out when he needs to, and his amazing penalty kick, or PK save. The fact that he consistently saves penalty kicks on a regular basis is amazing, and that's why I have no qualms over keeping him for a long time. Definitely man of the match was Nick Raimondo with his save. Just top notch, like fantastic. So I'm excited for the season for several reasons. Like I said, defensively, we looked better. I felt like we looked a lot better defensively than we have in the past. But it's not going to mean anything if we're not consistent. We are better defensively, but if we're not finishing our chances, if we're not getting what we need, then we're still not going to be able to win games consistently. So we need to be able to better finish our chances.